Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maureen. If you're new here, karibu sana. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. Today I'm going to be having a chit chat video and I am introducing a new segment on my vlog called Car.Versations, which is conversations on the go with me driving around because I noticed I'm in the car a lot. So I'll be speaking to you guys when I'm driving around, and we are going to call the segment Car.Versations. So today I have a few tips on how to stay sane when you're jobless in this cold Nairobi. Sometimes it's hot. So I'm going to be driving around with you guys going about my errands and sharing with you tips on how to stay sane when you don't have a job. I hope you enjoy it, and please make sure to subscribe, share this video, and leave a few tips that you have also used.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. I thought it's Wednesday. Tuesday, 2nd of August. So happy new month. How are you guys doing? I hope July was delightful, and I pray that August is going to be a blessing to all of us. It's my birthday month. I need one of those things you mount on the dashboard so I can be taking videos. Right now I just squeeze it at the end of the dashboard so it keeps falling. I got one, but my rear view mirror is too small for the size that I got, so it doesn't sit well. So there's that. I keep seeing them in traffic, but I don't. Yeah, so I was saying I keep seeing them in traffic, but I don't know. I always feel so ish about opening my window and buying and asking how much they are. So maybe it's because I have to like open my bag, and that process just feels like I'm exposing myself in a way that I shouldn't be. So I'm so happy about how my hair has come out. Yesterday I tried a thing. I'm so tempted to Tex-Lax my hair first of all before I even tell you this whole thing. I'm so tempted because I'm starting to feel like my hair is stressing me. Styling it is taking so long, and from what I've seen online, when you Tex-Lax, your hair doesn't become completely processed like with chemical. What are they called? Like a, I don't know, you know what I mean when I say chemical, like a whole palm. Is it called a palm? I think so, because my hair texture is very light. You can see it's not thick. So I also don't like the completely straight look when I palm my hair. So I think I'll try a Tex-Lax, but I'm still thinking about it. I'll try it. I'll do some research and see if I want to do it, and then do it so I can have my hair straight and still maintain some of the texture. I mean, I really love my natural hair. It's not the most difficult to manage, but I feel like I need a change. I need something that's more smart. I don't know how to say it, because with natural hair you can only do updos, which I feel is straining my hairline. You can only do updos, and when you do the updos without blow drying, because I rarely blow dry my hair, you have to use gel again, putting more pressure on your hairline or hair in general. So I tried hairstyle, like what are they called? It's like a finger coil look, but not really. Like I just put gel and stretched out my hair with my fingers and then let it dry throughout the day. I wasn't so sure how that look was. Like, I don't know how it was, but it was fine. It was okay, but not how I expected, because I think it looks better on people with much longer hair than I do. But I'm going to show you the curls. They were really nice curls, but on the front here it didn't come out nicely, but I think the back and the rest of the hair was good. I don't think I took a photo yesterday, but if I did, I'm going to show you. If not, should I ever repeat that style, then I will show you. But let me show you the curls. We're stopping kidogo and I'll show you. I don't know if you can see, but okay, let me drive, then when I arrive I'll show you the curls that I'm talking about. Cool, see ya. I've replayed the video I just made for you to show you my hair, and I looked crazy. So let me redo it. Yeah, I was saying these are the curls. They came out really nice on some parts of my hair, but not all. Like you can see, mostly the back is well defined, and some parts here in the front. So I was saying, if my hair was a bit longer, it would have come out so nicely, because then I can wear a nice fro. Yeah, so it's my turn to get hair on. Sasa nieke 30. How do people know how much pressure they're supposed to put in their tires? I feel like every time I always wing it. Sometimes I put 34 or something. I don't know. But anyway, we keep moving. I'm so glad I found an attendant. The last time I was putting pressure, there was no one, so I had to look around for a watchman to come and put for me. And I'm not usually sure, like, is it their job or am I supposed to tip them? I don't know. Some of these things are so weird. This weather today is tricks. But I was saying I'm already used to the gloomy weather. Cold Stone. I haven't been to Cold Stone in a minute. Yeah. I got this scarf from Rachel, my friend Rachel. It's so cute. I love it. And so it's so nice, like I love it. Thank you, Rachel. I'll show you maybe when I take it off. It's a nice silk dainty scarf that you can even tie like on the straps of your bag. You can wear it on your neck, but today I'm wearing it on my hair as my headband, and I love it. Don't mind my car reflector jacket. I usually wear it when I go to the Factoria. I got these safety boots that are so cute. Sometimes I feel like wearing them like on a normal day, that I'm like not to go to the factory, but just like I look, they're so nice and fuzzy inside. I don't know, maybe one day I'll just wear them out. Take opportunities to network and meet new people, because it may not lead to you getting work, but speaking to people in your industry and even in different industries and sharing your journey with them, and they share your journey with them. In there, sometimes you find little nuggets of wisdom, you find some encouragement, because sometimes you realize that you're not the only one who's going through a rough patch. You learn that even people that you look up to once had moments which were just like you are in right now, or even worse, and they came out and they're doing very well right now. So speak to people, don't isolate yourself, don't feel like the world is against you. You will feel like the world is against you, but feel like it, but don't take it to heart. Like today, I was telling you guys earlier, is one of those days when I feel, it fell again. So today has been one of those days when I felt that the world is against me and things are going right for everybody else but me. And I just started recording a video to feel that I'm not all alone talking to you guys. And this is me encouraging you guys in the midst of my world is not it's not spinning in the right direction, but there are things that I do consistently even when I don't feel like it, because I know I need them. There are days when I have gone without praying and without reading my Bible, but in my heart of hearts I know I'm kidding myself, and soon enough I get back to it and I start reading my Bible and I start praying, because I know it's very important. There are days when I don't want to leave the bed, but I challenge myself. Find a routine that works for you and stick to it. Then, above all, cut yourself some slack, okay? There are days when, yes, you have a routine, yes, you have all these plans in place, but you just have to stay in bed all day and sulk and stress eat, or not eat at all, and cry if you have to. And in the evening, make sure you shower and go back to bed, because I'm a firm believer in the healing. There's a restoration that comes with every new shower and every new bath shower that you take every day. So sulk, cry. Actually, you can take the time to cry in the shower, to look at it as an opportunity to be alone with your thoughts. If you're living with people, go to the shower, cry, pray, do whatever you want to do, dance, and enjoy your alone time, and come out feeling new and refreshed. So allow yourself to also go through the emotions. You're human. You can only take in so much. You can only hold on for so long. So when you need to cry, sulk, but be very I don't want to say intentional, be very aware of your feelings and when you're going down under, because sometimes you're telling yourself I'm taking it slow, I'm giving myself a break, but before you realize it, you've gone down a very dark path, and it will now take you so much more effort to come out of it when you're already too deep in. So try to be aware. I journal if you can, and if that's the thing you like to do, journal. Keep track of your feelings, your thoughts, your goals. Don't stop writing your goals. Don't give up on your goals. Don't forget your goals. So in journaling, keep writing and rewriting your goals. I was just talking about this yesterday with my friend. Don't forget your goals, because your goals are the ones that are going to help you remember why you must not give up. So for example, I've always wanted to do my master's, but it's not come through for a while. I've made applications, gotten accepted, but I didn't have funding, and then I started the process again. But I never stopped writing down that goal, because it's something that I know is very important to me and in my work and my career. It's taken long, but I always, every time I'm setting goals, I always write down my masters. I always research. Sometimes it's changed from where I started, but it's still in the same line. But it keeps evolving based on my interests, based on how much more knowledge I've gained in certain topics. So do not stop writing down your goals. Do not stop going back to where you've written down your goals. Don't stop looking for opportunities to learn more about the thing that you want to achieve. You know, like how people say, always stay prepared. That's how I stay prepared. I read about the things that I want to do. I look for people doing the kind of things I want to do. I look for news along those lines. And this is something I just started this year. Before, I feel I was more random in the things I was learning about, the things I want to do. But this year I am so much more what's the word? I don't know why I keep going blank. And this is why I started reading again. I felt like I was forgetting very simple, basic words. And I was like, I think my mind is digressing. I must start reading so I can help myself be a bit more faster and witty, even in my speech. So imagine I don't have the word, and it's, when I remember, it's such a simple everyday word that we use. Proactive. I'm more proactive in getting information that will help me in my career and in the areas that I have interest in. I'm not yet where I want to be in terms of educating myself and learning about things, but I'm definitely doing so much better than I was before. I could not be bothered about politics, but I understand now that it affects so many things and policies. So I am trying more and more to be in tune with what's happening in the world of politics, in the world of policies, and especially around things that interest me. So what are policies in place for women? What are policies in place for youth? What are policies in place for gender-based violence, for menstrual health, you know, things that I have an interest in. And also looking at global trends, what are people doing globally. So, and yeah, it makes you interesting. So when people interact with you also, it's a conversation that's also going to bring them value, because you might teach them something they didn't know, and you're also able to get more value from people that you're interacting with, because you have conversations that you're able to get more information from them, because you may meet someone who maybe is in the space of policy making, and you might learn a thing or two, or you might meet someone in politics, or you might meet someone working your dream job, and because you know what's happening in that area of work, you're able to have a conversation that's productive for you and for that person. So in me telling you earlier that you need to keep learning, and me telling you now that you need to don't forget your goals and try to do as much research as you can when you have the mind space to do that, because it's not every day that I have the ability to do so. Let me tell you, even though I was telling you to read motivational books and listen to positive things that are going to keep you positive. I do not want to hear anything that even reminds me of a goal that I have. I do not want to hear a single thing about a master's program. I just want to sit and think about nothing and just vibe with myself and people around me. So there are motions to this thing. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. It's not every day that you'll be motivated and positive and balanced. Sometimes you're a mess, and that's okay. You know, just be conscious and aware when you're going down a destructive path. Unfortunately, they go down a path of destructive habits. It could be drugs, it could be I don't know, just things that we struggle with. So I think doing these things, and especially keeping your mind preoccupied, goes a long way in avoiding destructive behavior. Because there are days when I wake up and I feel like maybe a destructive behavior would be the best thing that I can do for myself. But then again, I don't know, you know, sometimes you're like, maybe if I was like a heavy drinker or a smoker, I could calm my nerves. Now I have to do this all by myself on my own. And then you remember, maybe if I needed a drink and I didn't have money, what would I do? And I'm grateful that I'm not dependent on any substance, because you need money for these things, and that's how you become a thief. And I don't know, you just do crazy things. But if you've been in a situation where you find yourself drinking more than you usually would, smoking more than you usually would, indulging in things that don't edify you and God, the things that pull you down, the things that lower your self-respect, I think try and adopt healthy habits slowly by slowly, you know, and you can do it, and it will be okay. Start maybe by being aware of your triggers. What are those things that happen and they make you go down a destructive path, you know? Just give yourself grace. Speak positive words to yourself, positive affirmations. I am a firm believer of those. Even when you do stupid things, there are times when I do things and I regret it and I feel so bad and I feel so worthless. Then I remind myself that I am capable. I am God's child. I am loved. Everything is going to work out for me exactly as it should. I am working in my purpose, you know. I just speak positively to myself. and it helps me. If you don't have the words, you can read the Bible and say back those words to yourself. Hey, this Volvo is really trying us here on this road. It's like they're not sure where they're going. So yeah, positive affirmations. In the beginning, they're just empty words, but the more you speak them to yourself, the more you start to believe them and live in line with the things that you say about yourself and you believe about yourself. Okay. I've spoken so much, so long. Editing this thing is going to be nerve-wracking, but I hope you've picked up something that's going to help you. If you're like me, still looking for a job, you don't know which side it will come from, just keep up the faith, keep praying, keep applying, surround yourself with people who speak life into you, people who encourage you, people who allow you to express yourself genuinely and openly about how you're feeling, and they give you that space to be sad. They give you the space to be discouraged, but remind you that everything is going to be okay. People who pray for you, people who encourage positive habits and behaviors, not people who will encourage you to become an alcoholic and the only thing they can do is buy for you alcohol, but never asking you to take you for a networking forum, or telling you, I've seen this job and I think you'd be a good fit for it, or recommending you for jobs, or I don't know, helping you with some bills if they're in a position to. Surround yourself with people who are good for you, okay? And I repeat, don't feel bad to say no to things. Don't feel bad setting boundaries with people. Don't feel bad when you lose friends. I hope you will be encouraged by those tips that I've shared, and you can also please share with me more tips that will help me also as I continue in my hunt for work. But I am happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here in this moment in time, to be healthy, to have a sane mind, to something I've forgotten to tell you guys. Be grateful. Adopt a grateful heart, a grateful mindset. It goes a long way. I was battling a cough for like 2 months, but now it's cleared. I'm grateful. Like, just be grateful for the small things. When you wake up, you're safe, you've driven from one place to another. I don't know why I said it like that, but give thanks for that. When you have a good conversation with a friend, give thanks for that. When your parents are healthy, they have a roof over their heads, they have food on the table, you have food on the table, you have a roof over your head, a warm bed, give thanks for that. Today I was so grateful for access to clean water. It's crazy. When you work in places like Kakuma, you know that clean water is not accessible to everyone. And you could fall sick from drinking contaminated water. But that's not something I worry about. I can take a shower often, which is not a luxury everybody has. I'm grateful for that. I can brush my teeth. There are people who even buying toothpaste is a luxury. So I'm grateful for that. Like, I feel so overwhelmed now that I'm thinking about those things. Like, even telling you to do your nails, that's somebody else is worrying about food.
I'm not discounting the challenge that you're having, but it's important to also know that there are things that are going well for you, as simple and basic as they may seem, but it's a prayer answered in one way or another. When you ask God to protect you before you go to bed, you ask God to protect your family, you ask God to provide for you, you ask God to give you wisdom. It's an answered prayer. So do your best to be grateful, do your best to stay positive, and eventually God will come through and you will forget all these things and start worrying about how to spend your money, how to invest. You'll worry about how to grow in your career, and things change. But when you have a grateful heart, and when you keep praying and trusting in God, it'll take you very far. So I love you, and God bless you.